Hi! I'm Kelly O. Welcome back to my channel. This is my husband Simon.
Hello.
Because I'm sure we're gonna get lots of questions because of his accent, let me just get it right out of the way. Where are you from?
I'm from London in the UK.
So there you go.
There you go.
That's where he's from.
Simple.
Anyway, so I just wanted to make this video because I saw there's a fun Facebook trend going around called, wait, what's it called?
10 things.
Unpopular opinions. The unpopular opinions game on Facebook. So then I went to YouTube to see if people were doing YouTube videos about this. And I came up with a bunch of like 15-year-olds and college students and not really anyone our age, we're in our 30s, doing the unpopular opinions video. So this is what we're gonna do. We just thought it'd be fun. We've got some drinks. It's quarantine time. We got nothing to do. So without further ado, we're gonna do it.
You go first.
Okay. So the point of this game is you list 10 things that you really don't like that are considered popular by like mainstream standards.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do one, then you can do one.
Okay.
My first one is Friends. Not my actual Friends, the TV show Friends. Because I just think it's really overrated.
You love Seinfeld and you hate Friends.
I don't hate Friends. It's kind of funny. Like I like Ross yelling "pivot" in the stairwell always makes me laugh. Pivot! Joey and Chandler had some good moments. But I just think I don't understand people watching the entire series from start to finish. Like it's time has passed. I'm not into it.
I was obsessed with it.
Really?
Generic. Oh.
Who's your favorite character?
Ross, but I also
Ross was your favorite character?
Yeah, he's an idiot, but I like him. I also overgelled my hair in my 20s.
I've never met anyone that said Ross was their favorite.
There you go. Weird.
You overgelled your hair in your 20s?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make you give me a picture of that, and I'm gonna put it in this video.
Hi.
So this is why we're doing a grown-ups edition, because the 15-year-olds posting these videos on YouTube are not gonna have any idea what we're talking about. Okay, so that's my first one.
What's my first one is craft beer, craft foods, craft everything. Like artisan. Everything you can't just get a regular sandwich. It's like a fusion of vegetables with like a symphony of like beef.
Yeah. And it has
I just want to pay $5 for a
sandwich. It has a fancy aioli on it.
Yeah, as you.
Coming from London, that surprises me. I feel like you'd like the fancy
I
things.
think I rebelled.
So what's your favorite sandwich then?
Like a Subway BMT.
No.
It is.
You're way fancier than that.
I used to live on those.
You're a liar. Craft things.
Craft things. Cut. Yeah.
Cut. Unpopular opinion number 2. I don't like to do anything moving fast downhill, whether on a bike or on skates or anything like that. I just get really scared that I'm gonna get hurt, and I just would rather not do it. And the whole time I'm like, oh, make it stop. Although I do kind of want to try skiing someday, which I've never really got the chance to do.
You're like the opposite of an adrenaline junkie, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's a boring one.
That's getting me in trouble. My second one is social media public displays of affection, because everyone says, when you post like, my husband is the greatest. But I really think, what did you do? What have you done? I'm like, you're in trouble. What have you done?
I post mushy social media posts about you. What are you trying
but I know you're not guilty of anything, but I'm just telling you what I think. I would see it and I'm like, ooh, someone's a
What
jerk.
if someone just loves you and wants to tell him? And also, like,
good.
I love you and everyone else loves you. So then when I shared the Simon love, everyone's like, yeah, Simon's the best.
I think there's a guy out there going like, ooh, you screwed up. Someone's thinking that. I didn't.
No, he never screws up.
I'm not. No one
He's the
knows.
best.
That's what I think about it. I'm like,
Fine, I'll stop posting nice things about you.
no, you shouldn't. I like them. Yeah.
You are so bad at acting.
That's my second one.
Oh, so it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Unpopular opinion number 3, Disney movies. Now listen, I'm not saying that I hate all Disney movies. I just, they were around growing up. They were okay. I was never obsessed with them. I didn't want to be Cinderella or Ariel like every other girl I know. Also, the most recent live action remakes of Disney movies are some of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm talking Aladdin. I'm talking Beauty and the Beast. What was that?
What the fuck?
What was that? What's her name? Hermione? What's the girl that plays Hermione? She's British. The actress.
Oh,
Emma
Watson?
Emma Watson. No
Emma
offense,
Watson.
Emma Watson. I think you're a beautiful young lady and a great actress, but you were terrible in Beauty and the Beast, and you cannot sing. And you could actually hear the auto tune in that movie. I was like, how this is? If it's a musical, please cast somebody that can sing.
Harsh.
It's harsh. I think she's beautiful and great, but stop singing.
It's a little harsh.
Okay, your turn.
I had Lord of the Rings. I just was like, I felt fatigued, if anything, to the point where it was. I didn't even watch The Hobbit. I was like, I saw it and I saw all the adverts and I was like, absolutely not. I like hid for a summer whenever that came out.
I actually agree with you on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, fatiguing.
Fatiguing. But it's not that, like, I enjoy fantasy. I enjoy Star Wars. I enjoy fantasy as a genre. But Lord of the Rings, I just find it to be very cliche and really cheesy. And the dialogue is like, I just always think of what's the main guy's name? Frodo? Frodo and Sam.
Frodo and Sam.
Frodo and Sam, they're like gay lovers, which there's nothing wrong with that, but like, let's just be gay lovers. Why do they have to be like, I love you, Sam. I love you, Frodo. Oh, it's just cheesy, man.
I'm so
I'm
glad
not
I
into
taught
it.
you that voice.
You taught me that voice?
If they'd have cut an hour out of the movie of them just going,
Like staring into each other's
it would have
eyes.
been a reasonable 90-minute film.
And there's nothing wrong with a bromance, like, or gay love or anything like that, but it was very cheesy. Right? Mm-hmm. Not a fan.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I mean, I enjoyed it.
All right, 4. You're gonna like this. I don't like when men shave off their chest hair. I think I'm the only woman I've ever met that feels that way, but I think it's really weird.
Are you a fan of a light trim?
Yes. Whatever it is that you do.
Like a halfway house?
A halfway house.
You don't know what that means.
No.
That means like half, somewhere in between all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hair.
Prune the garden, but don't
If it's really needs to be pruned.
chop down the trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But like the shaving it off and like it looks like a plucked chicken, I think. I don't like it.
Yeah.
The end.
The end. This is one of my American things that I've seen I don't understand, and that's wearing. Don't worry. It's like wearing t-shirts or vests under button-down shirts. What's that about?
Oh yeah.
What's that about? Especially like vests, because they're like, is it because you're sweating through your shirt?
Yeah.
But it doesn't even have an arm. So what are you doing? Are you cold? You know what I mean?
You mean like a vest, like a
Yeah,
vest?
like a yeah.
Do you wear t-shirts under
Like
those?
yeah.
I've never seen
Like underwear, like singlets, or a t-shirt.
That sounds like a British thing.
No, absolutely. I was like, what
Americans
is
wear
that?
singlets under a vest?
Is that? I don't know if that. I think so.
I've never seen that.
People
before.
wear stuff under their like a thermal top under their shirt. You not seen?
I have seen the business button-down shirt with a white t-shirt underneath, but I always assumed that was like for sweating or because they were cold or something.
Yeah, but
But it's not really a good look.
Why?
But if you're in an office, then you just want to be comfortable. Like I get it. But
Can I-
like going out to the club, no, don't do that.
yeah. Can I throw in another one?
Yeah.
Which is the slide flip flops, whatever they're called, and the white sock thing.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
Like fully acceptable, but if you did that in Europe, people would be like, they'd think you've lost your shoes.
What kind of sandals do men wear in Europe,
Like
specifically the UK?
Beth without socks though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, do they wear like a traditional sandal, like a Grecian sandal? Like what do they wear?
Grecian sandal.
What do they wear?
Like a god. They wear. Well, it's never warm enough.
Ah, there you go. Oh, 5. This one's gonna be controversial. I don't like Tom Hanks. I feel like that's
There you
really
go.
gonna get a lot of hate for that one because everyone loves Tom Hanks. But here's the thing, he's creepy, and I remember watching him when I was little. Or he was in some movie. I was very small, and like a movie was put on for me to watch that he was starring in, and I had like a reaction to Tom Hanks. I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. I hate him.
He made you cry.
Yes, he made me cry. And I know there's all these like conspiracy allegations about him being a pedo, and I have no idea if that's true. But I've never liked him. So, sorry, internet. I know everybody loves Tom Hanks, but I'm not a fan.
There you go.
You know
I don't know what that like. Okay.
That's pretty harsh. Okay, your turn.
What was the movie? Big?
I don't remember. I think it was the one with the dog from the 80s, like Butch or
Turner and
Turner
Hooch.
and Hooch. Yeah. I think
Turner
it
and
was
Hooch made you hate Tom Hanks.
Yeah. I had like a reaction to him.
Or
I
is
was
that
like, there's
Tango-
something wrong with this man. I don't want to watch it. Yeah.
We should watch that again.
No, I'm also. I don't need to ever see another Tom Hanks movie.
I don't think it's on Netflix.
No.
Maybe that's why. Okay. Hot drinks, coffee, tea. Not about it. Even though I'm English, I get lots of grief for this about like not.
What kind
Promoting
of
tea
English
or something?
person are you that doesn't like hot drinks in that freezing weather?
It's like a thing you're meant to promote around the world, like tea, and I don't. Never drunk it. No coffees, no teas. Not even hot. Well, hot chocolate occasionally.
He likes mochas.
Yeah, that's like different though.
He likes mocha, but when he orders it, he orders a maca, and then I have to translate for the barista
A
what the
maca?
F he's talking about. I'm like, he
I-
means mocha.
I don't know which way to pronounce that.
Mocha, I'd like
still-
a mocha, please. And they're like, oh.
It happened several times to the point where I don't even want to order it. I'm like, I'd like a.
What's the drink with the chocolate and the espresso? I'll have that. Number 6, fluffy eyebrows. I have a lot of feelings about this.
I know you're
I
very
have
strong.
a lot of feelings about this, but my eyebrows are real and they happen to be very bushy. And I'm old enough that the thick eyebrow trend that's really popular now was not always popular. In fact, skinny eyebrows in the 90s and the 2000s were the thing. And so I used to like over pluck my eyebrows and it was a tragedy. And so now that I get to embrace my eyebrows, cool, but I don't understand this trend. Like I don't get it. I've been trying to avoid this my whole life. I'm not laminating. People are literally laminating their eyebrows to be like this. Brushed up.
I still don't know what laminating means.
Like
I feel
putting
that's like-
chemicals on them
Oh, okay.
to like force them to stay like that. Like perming them up.
Laminating to me means like put something in plastic and push it.
Yeah, like in elementary school. But yeah, I don't understand it. I guess that makes me an old lady, but fluffy brows, I don't get it.
Shall I do mine?
Oh, your eyebrows? I'm definitely gonna do it. But yours won't go backwards. It didn't make any difference at all.
Just generally fluffy.
Okay.
Alright.
Number
See,
6.
I feel like I'm moaning about this because mine is like inspirational quotes on social media. But I think I'm always thinking about who's doing it. I think they've got up late.
It's a little embarrassing because I've been known to post some inspirational quotes on
This
on
is bad
social
if I'm
media.
hating on everything.
So you don't like when I say nice things about you on social media, and you don't like when I
That's
post
not true. I think
inspirational
I
quotes.
feel like maybe what's happened is they've got up late and they're like I feel bad, and now they put seize the day on it, and then they're like, oh, there's no time tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
It's not real.
Or that, yeah. If
Yeah.
it's inauthentic, I feel my default might be it's probably a little bit like, are they selling something?
They're selling a lifestyle.
Although, yeah, I feel like anyone reading it isn't doing anything outside.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
can
mean?
kind of
Like-
see that. Like, unless you're really like someone that people look up to, then why does anyone care what you have to say? So I guess that's kind of true. And now I feel stupid for posting them.
This is backfiring.
But I just like to share things that I like to spread the positivity. So I'm like, oh, that really speaks to me. Then I want to share it. But yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying
You
like,
can not like it.
yeah. I mean, I'm skeptical of them.
I don't think that's a true
Inspirational quote.
By the way, mine has tequila, and his does not.
Mine does not.
Because. But we are both drinking the delicious. What are they called?
I say I don't like anything craft, but then I'm like, this is coconut water and ouzo lime.
But where is it? From Trader Joe's, y'all. Trader Joe's is called, what's it called? Coconut sparkling water.
Coconut, sparkling coconut water.
Coconut sparkling water with ouzo is the greatest drink.
I'm the biggest.
Ever.
I'm the biggest hypocrite ever with my
But
friends.
it doesn't say craft on it.
No, but because
It
it
is kind of
should.
fancy,
It
but-
should.
Mine has tequila.
For the win.
Unpopular opinion number 7. wearing branded clothing. Now let me explain this. So, anytime you see like Prada, Gucci, Calvin Klein, any sort of like brand logo or name across anything that somebody is wearing, I personally don't like. I've never bought into that. The way I feel about it is, the last I checked, Gucci is not paying me to wear their brand out in public and advertise for them. So why am I paying them to buy it? I've always been against it. I've never met anybody else that agrees with me on that, so I guess it's a very unpopular opinion. But I purposefully go out of my way to not buy branded clothing.
Do I feel the same way about this?
I'll make an exception. If it's a small business or a business that uses like outstandingly ethical or moral practices, or then I want to support them, that's one thing. But if it's just some giant company that's supposed to be cool, like Prada or Gucci, then I'm not gonna wear their branding.
That's just what I was gonna say. I wear some of my I've got a company that I like wearing t-shirts off, but that's because it's small. And I love their stuff.
Because they're small.
They're
Small.
small-ish.
Ooh, small. Okay, it's your turn.
Alright. Festivals. Because I grew up where everyone used to go to Glastonbury and like Reading and Leeds, and I was just a bit like, yeah, I think I'll watch it on TV. Because now I've been to a few, I was like, it's like the zombie apocalypse within about 12 hours. Especially in the UK where it's not sunny.
Did you go when you were young though, or is this just because you're old now?
I don't know, I just was like, that one. But I just never felt the pull of it, you know? I was like, maybe it's because I was not maybe I just wasn't very like into it when I was younger. Doesn't make any sense.
That does make sense, and it's worth noting that we live in downtown Las Vegas, and there is a major festival here every year called Life is Beautiful. We've been several times. I've maybe once together, but I've been several times.
Once together and once separately.
I think I've been 3 or 4 times, and honestly, I don't think one time I had fun, but all the other times it was like the whole night you're just trying to find the fun, and they're charged. You have to pay an arm and a leg to get in. I sound like such an old lady. This is why this is the grown-up edition. It's $15 for an alcoholic beverage. You can't bring anything inside. They check your bag, so you can't bring your own drinks and booze. All the food is like $20. You have to wait in line to do everything. There's crowds, and then like the whole point is to see the music, and the acoustics are terrible. The sound systems are terrible, so you can like barely hear them. So it's just not.
Yeah, I've had a couple of fun I've watched a couple of sets which I've really enjoyed, but then most of the time I'm like, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing this festival wrong?
Am I festivaling
yeah,
wrong?
am I festivaling wrong? I'm like, what am I not doing? I know there might be some obvious answers to that, but like...
Yeah, because they do the good bands at the same time, so you have to like pick one and you miss your favorite.
Yeah, like would you buy like a ticket to 2 concerts at 2 different locations on the same night? That's what you're doing, basically.
That being said, I've been to Burning Man twice, although I don't consider Burning Man a festival, but people keep telling me that it's a festival. And that's totally different because they're not once you're inside, there's nothing to be bought other than ice and coffee that they sell directly from Burning Man. But there's nobody there's no vendors. There's no one that's like, come to my booth and buy this drink or buy this food. So you don't have that same feeling of like being put upon. It's all just like you bring your own food and water. Everybody's very giving, and it's a completely different experience versus all these other festivals that are just about making money, and they're not as fun.
It's definitely not the barter system, though. Doesn't it?
Burning Man does not have a barter system.
Everyone
I don't
says
know
that.
who started that rumor, but actually Burning Man had to put on their website recently that they don't have a barter system, and that was a rumor that people started. There's a lot of gift giving. But it's not, it's giving
Without
with
agenda.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to bring it's radical self-reliance. You have to bring all of your own food and water. So I haven't been in like 6 years, so I'm not like a huge burner or anything.
We're not ready. I think maybe that's what I need. Maybe the
I
other
don't
ones...
think Burning Man's as cool as it used to be. That's why I haven't been back.
I'd do it wrong, I think.
You can't do it wrong.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just, I think it's got overrun with
Okay.
noobs.
Noobs.
All right, my 8th unpopular opinion is texting, which that makes me sound like a really old lady. But I just don't want to have a conversation with you over text message or WhatsApp. Just call me, or let's hang out in person. Maybe not during a quarantine, but we can FaceTime.
Let me hear your voice.
Yeah, I don't like that, looking at my phone and trying to have a conversation where you can't hear the inflection, and it's just like, I'd rather talk to you. That's it. I don't like it.
My last one is,
Your last, there's supposed to be 10.
yeah, I'm doing an 8 though. Well, unpopular, doing 8 instead of 10.
Okay, what's your last one?
It's remakes of movies. You know how there's like, let's remake Spider-Man 100 times. Change the Spider-Man, change who it is.
Who was your favorite Spider-Man?
Current, I like Tom Holland. Current Spider-Man. Although, which is immediately like the pro for remaking it, because if you don't like who it was, they might get it right. You know, eventually. Keep doing it until...
Okay, I don't know anything about Spider-Man, but when it comes to Batman, I happen to prefer the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman, even though everybody likes the Christian Bale Batman.
But you can...
So it's another unpopular opinion.
But you can agree the middle portion of that, between Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, it went really wild. It was like Val Kilmer, Ben Affleck. Who else did it? Was there more? Was there more?
I don't know.
I feel there's another one in there.
There was another Michael Keaton one, I think, in there.
No, but I mean a different actor.
I don't know.
I want to like immediately look at
But
it.
anyway, remakes. Some remakes are good. But what bothers me is when people don't know that a remake is a remake. And I'm like, oh yeah, have you seen the original? And they're like, what? There's an original? Like, that annoys me. But sometimes remakes are good.
Okay, Blade Runner original or Blade Runner?
I haven't seen the new Blade Runner, so no
Out
comment.
of principle.
Isn't it a sequel?
Sort of.
Is it a remake or a sequel?
I don't know, because I refuse to watch it.
Well,
Maybe I'm just, maybe
what are
I'm
we
like,
talking
not
about?
even, maybe they're great.
I can't think of a good remake off the top of my head, but there are some.
I'm trying to think of a good one. Is it like the sequel rule, where like the sequel's always worse?
It's not always worse. Sometimes it's worse.
Oh, I've just thought of another one. I've got my 9.
Okay.
The Godfather movies. How everyone loves them. By...
I think you need to watch them again.
I think what I've learned from this video is like, I have a lot of opinions, but I didn't do the work to watch it.
I have an opinion about something I've never watched before. No, you
Well, that's unpopular because it's unjustified. Is that what I'm saying? I feel the same about Drake.
I don't like Drake either.
I mean, I meh Drake.
But I don't like almost all pop stars, regardless of what genre they're in. I'm really not a fan of almost all of them. So even if some of them are like Billie Eilish, for example, I think she's really talented. There's a lot of pop stars I think are talented, but it doesn't mean I want to listen to their shit. The only pop star I like is Adele. She's a goddess. I love Adele.
I hate Adele.
Everybody else I don't care about.
Can you do your Adele impression? Hello, mate.
I don't have an Adele impression. I think he has an Adele impression that he wants to do. You just did it. Yeah.
I don't think we need to put that on the video.
I don't even know
Don't.
what she sounds like. Where is she from?
I want to say she's from like Essex. This could be way off though. This could be really wrong.
What does she sound like?
She sounds like, oh yeah, you need to. That's not it. No. What were we talking about? Oh,
Drake, and then I said pop
Drake.
stars, and then I said
You
Adele's great.
said Billie Eilish, and I thought you'd said eyelash. That isn't her name, right?
Eilish, I think. Eilish.
I feel this is like old people's edition right now.
This is if you didn't know.
This is old lady edition.
This is old people going, what's that one kid that does the one song?
Billie Eilish.
Anyway, you got any more?
I think I'm out.
We're all out. We ran out. We didn't make it to 10.
It's
alright. I think this video is long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Kelly O. You should like this video if you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel out. And if you would like to see more content, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. And Simon would like to say what?
Thanks for watching.